Alright there, lovely. I am back to do your makeup. I have everything pulled out. And I believe we color matched you with your first visit. Okay, yeah, when you ordered the package, great. Okay, let's get started then. I think we're going to do... we agreed on mixing these two, so I'll apply this first. Just the foundation here. Okay, I'm just going to do some dots of it around. Just use this. Spread it a little bit so we don't get globs of it on the stick. Alright, I'll just dot this in other places. Alright, I believe it's starting to rain. Hopefully that stops before you head out of here. Gonna spread both of those around to mix them, and just do a little bit. Okay. Can you fold your lips in? Tuck them in. Thank you. Just gonna work this around. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a drizzle going on. Don't want anything crazy for your prom night. Now that we have that, let's lock that in with a little bit of powder. Agreed on. Oop, it wants to close. We agreed on that shade. Okay. Great. Brush here, just a little bit, lock everything in. Okay. And then look up and I'll just try to bring everything down your neck a little bit here. Blend it. Okay. Gotta put the little pad back in here. There we go. And some bronzer. Just gonna mix it a little bit. Only a little bit of that. I'm going to clip your hair back too so we don't mess up anything we already did. Your hair, we don't want to ruin that. The blush. I won't go too heavy with this. This was just one of the lighter ones we had. Okay, smile. There we go. Get a little more. And do this side. Okay. Great. And you did want a little bit of a highlight, right? Okay. So this is the Golden Glow. I think it will complement the shoes you brought. Not that we're trying to tie your face to your shoes, but it won't look out of place. It's the perfect shade. Okay, so we have the little highlight brush. I'm just gonna gently put some on your cheekbones. Do you want any on your brow bone? Okay, I'll just see if I've got excess on here and we'll drag that up there. Okay. Let me see now. For your eyes, I thought I grabbed an eyeliner, but maybe I did not. Let's grab one. We also need a mascara. I think the Tartelette will work. And then I'm going to use the felt tipped eyeliner just so it's a smooth flick. So let me get that all together. Is there anything else I should do? I did bring out the contour stick. I'm not sure how much contouring you want nor need. You have a lovely face shape. Everything's complemented here. You can look in the mirror if you'd like to, because I could, you know, do the usual like cheekbones. I'd blend everything in, of course, but I may have to go back over. No? Okay. Great. So we can move on to your eyes then. Let's do that. I believe we initially went with this blue shade, but as you can see, it's much darker than the dress, so I did come up with an alternative. We have the Shark palette, and in that there is this shade, which I think would go better. So I can pull this out, and then you still wanted mostly shimmer on the lid then? Okay, yeah, we can do that. Those birds are going nuts out there. Okay, so here it is in person. It's like almost exact. Take the protective sheet off. So you want the lid to be the full blue shade, and then you want the shimmer in the inner corner and blend it out. Okay. I always like to confirm everything. Go ahead and relax your lids for me. There we go. Okay. Let's do the other one now. You wanted your nails done as well, right? Okay, just a quick painting. I can do that. Let's add this. Okay. So I'll just do dots in the corners of your eyes and then I'll blend it out with a different brush. So just relax again. You want enough of it to spread across your eye. Wow, there are so many noises happening outside today. I hope that's not bothering you. They're not extremely harsh, but the weather seems to not know what it wants to do. It's raining and it's nice again. Just blending this out. Looks really good. Patting it around as well. And a nice even blend. It's a little bit difficult when you've got like glitter. Although it's not really big chunks of glitter. But still, it's different than normal eyeshadow. Okay, so that's done. Let's line your lids. Did you just want the upper lid done, or do you want a little bit of the lower lid? Okay. Works. Okay, again, relax. Just gonna line your lid here. Click. Okay. The other side. Click. Click. And I'm just gonna connect it a little bit under. Alright, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Make sure it's even. Go ahead and open your eyes. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a fix on this one. That's good. Of course, at any point, let me know what you think as well. It's your face, so your opinion matters. And then, if you're all good with that, we'll do the mascara and move on to your lips. Okay. So, like I mentioned, I'll be using the Tarte Tartlet. Okay. Just look straight ahead, and when I tell you to blink, blink, okay? Alright. Blink, 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 blink. And again. Blink, 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 blink. And look up. I'm just gonna gently get in the corner here and get the inner corners. Kind of bugs me when I miss those. So. And then just blink one more time. Blink. And again. Blink. Good. Did you want the bottoms done for these or no? Okay. Perfect then. Finally, we move on to your lips. This was the shade we picked. Since we had your initial consultation, we did get some other colors in, so if you'd like me to take a second look, we can. And we were going to line with this. Okay, give me 1 second. I don't want to do anything too overpowering. I think the one you had picked was the perfect in between. This one, it's a little bit more brown. It's almost the exact. A little bit more brown. This is a lot brighter. These are quite similar. I think this is more of a red brown. It's just a little bit darker. And I think a little less shimmery, but because of everything in the whole consultation, everything we talked about, I think you want to stick with shimmer. Okay. That's too dark. Just stick with the one you picked? Okay. So you do get to take this with you. Some of those other ones were sample shades that we use with brushes and such, so that's why they looked a little roughed up, but this one is brand new. I would have pulled you a brand new one of the others if you did like it, but okay. So go ahead and pucker up. Here we go. Just put a little bit of that on the bottom lip. Smack them together. Alright, I'm going to touch up the top. Okay, and again. Okay. Oh, I forgot to line first. I always forget to do that. I'm not used to doing that. I haven't had clients in the past always want them lined, so it's something I easily forget. I will go over it and then you just rub them together again, and we'll see if we need to completely start over. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Just forgetful. I'm just gonna line really carefully here. Okay. And then the lower lip. Could you just pull it up a little bit? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and relax again. Okay, rub them together. Smack them. How do you feel about that? Okay, I'm just going to touch them up a little bit with this brush here. Just gonna smooth out the blend between. Lower lip. I want to turn the brush. There we go. Okay, go ahead and smack them together again. That looks good. Do you think it looks good? Okay. Again, apologies that slipped my mind. It tends to. So, let's take the clips out of your hair. Just gonna grab your hair here. You had a straggler hair there. Let's grab this out. Okay, and this one. And it's drizzling again. What a day, huh? Alright, all of that stuff goes back. Okay, and everything else we have over here is your earring set. You forgot to take these with you. They were left on the counter. So yeah, you left these on the counter when you were checking out when I think we did the fitting. Yeah, so we have these here still for you to take, and then you also picked out this shawl for it. Okay, yeah, so I understand just having something for your shoulders because it doesn't have straps. It doesn't have sleeves, so just in case, shawl. And I think, oh wait, we need to paint your nails. Okay. Alrighty here. So this was the color you picked. Again, it's not exact, but it's pretty close. I don't think I have a white shimmer. Yeah, I don't have a white shimmer, but this is fairly close if you're okay with this one. Oh. So it's not the most fancy way to have your nails done for prom, but I promise you I don't make your hands messy at all with this, okay? They'll look very nice. It's just not going to be like acrylics or anything. It's just your natural nails, okay? Alright, so go ahead and give me your hand. Thank you. Let's do this one. Let me get the bottle again. And then we'll do your middle finger. Your ring finger. And your pinky. And let's do your thumb. Good. And again, let's do your pointer finger. If you feel like you need another coat, let me know. Middle. Ring finger. Pinky. And your thumb again. Okay. Alrighty, here, let me see. I'm just gonna go over your pointer finger one more time. And your ring finger. And let's do your thumb on this one again. Okay. They're all smoothed out. If you just want to sit for a second, let them dry. Great. Okay, and once that's dry and you're happy with it, please do let me know if you think you need a second coat on them. That color is pretty thick, I would say, and not so sheer, so should be good with one. If you do want anything else added, let me know, but otherwise, please feel free to relax as it's drying, and then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your dress on, your accessories, and we can check in one more time if you need any touch-ups to the hair or so, and then we'll send you on your way. Okay? Alright, and if this is the last time I see you, I hope you have a great time at your prom. Okay. Bye now, sweetie.